Welcome to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Hosted by David Thomas, Bill Anderson, Kenny Parker, and Jason Boyette. Brought to you by First Bank and Kincaid Service Company. Let's get ready to talk some sports. Here are your hosts, David, Bill, Kenny, and Jason.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Bedford County Sports Live. I'm Bill Anderson, Jason Boyette, Coach Shane Young, and Jason. Who we got over here? We got a special guest.
We got Coach Keisha Jarrett, Eaglet coach, in the house today. So,
Eaglettes,
Yeah.
Eagles, ready for a
Yeah.
big show. We're going to talk a little basketball with our two outstanding coaches. Off to a great start to the season.
Yep.
Well, let's hear from our sponsors first. Kincaid
Service
Company.
And we got First Bank and also a new sponsor for the sports show. Shop local, save big at the pig. It's
That's
Piggly
right.
Wiggly.
That's right.
Let's hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly. Down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Welcome back in Bedford County Sports Live. Jason, let's talk a little Eaglet basketball with our new coach.
I'm excited.
I am
Coming off a couple of wins here in a row.
Yes, sir.
Coach, tell us about the games you played this week. Tell us who you played.
So this week we had 3 games. We started off with Cleveland, a very tough team. We also had Siegel, and then we had Glencliff. It was a great measuring stick to see where our team fell and the things that we could do, we can't do. We saw our deficits. We saw things that we done well with. We were able to kind of see the pace of the game, how we wanted to play, execute our plays. And so it was a great start.
Yeah. It kind of helps you find your rotations too, who you want to get in. Who you want to
defense
get out.
rotations, offense rotations.
Which is my next question. Who are the players? Tell me about your players we're going to be leaning on.
Players, I have a good group of kids. I have returning players, and then I also have some new incomers. We'll be leaning on the whole team, I feel like. Very talented group of kids, and I'm leaning on players for their leadership and also their talent abilities. So
you got some size and some speed too, the girl that I know. So tell us a little bit about just briefly about your offensive and defensive philosophy. What do you like to do? Like how do you like to your style? What do you like to play?
For defense, I definitely like to make sure that we're getting up and down. We're playing with our feet and making sure that we have an active hand.
Right.
I like to be able to switch it up, going from zones to press and also mans. Just basically a lot of pressure and getting the offense and making them feel uncomfortable,
Right.
where we're able to just play off of them.
Right.
So
get points off of turnovers too, right? So tell us a little bit about, like, who was your mentor growing up? Who was it that you looked up to? Was there someone that made you want to be a coach?
Not necessarily that I looked up to anybody. I just knew from a very that I wanted to play basketball. It was always like just a God's gift, you know, a talent that came to me. I played when I was elementary, played in high school, and then I was fortunate enough to be able to play at the college level as well.
Where'd you play in college at?
I played at Cumberland University.
Oh, yeah. Neat.
So that was good. And then from there, I just always wanted to be able to give back and foster to the kids. And so I thought that coaching was my next step. And so I got the opportunity to come here. This is my second year. I'm very grateful for that. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a fantastic gym, great fans here.
Absolutely.
And you got some good players. So
and a great tradition here in girls basketball.
You kind of answered my next question. Where did you start and how did you get there? So you've already answered that. So tell us just kind of briefly some of the teams in your district and how you got
in our district. Very well coached, have great players, very disciplined. We had two of the teams that were in our district that left. We ended up bringing in Cookville, Powerhouse.
It's the long drive, not there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we have Lincoln, we have Coffee, we have Warren. So we have some
good old time rivalry games too in there.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Coach, let me ask you a question. How much of a help is Coach right here to you? My main man, Coach Young.
He is a great help.
He is, isn't he?
Yes.
Super good dude. And I'm glad y'all have a good relationship. That's one thing about the coaches at the high school. I feel like all y'all work together with Judd Dryden and all the way down to baseball. It's a good group of coaches that work good together for the kids. And that's nice. You don't have that everywhere.
Absolutely.
No, you don't. That's what we were talking about a couple of weeks back.
Right.
You know, having a build that relationship amongst coaches to try to support each other, especially when we got dual athletes. And we at a school that have to have dual athletes. So we have to support, you know, with Keisha and volleyball and with soccer, girls soccer, they had to learn how to collab, and they did a great job, awesome job working together. It's the same as us with baseball, football, soccer. You know, so we just all try to girls softball. So we all just try to find a way to help each other, but also grow as well as our programs, you know, try to go forward and try to support Shelbyville the best way we know how.
Yeah. Now, who are your assistant coaches? Tell us again who your assistant coaches.
Assistant coach, I have Kendall Hampton and Devontae Leslie.
Okay. Yeah. Good crew.
All right,
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Let's run down some basketball scores. Let's start off at Cleveland, 69-26. We got beating the girls, but the boys, Coach, 78-52. You got to win in your first game.
You got to win. Definitely was, you know, a nice environment, beautiful gym.
Really? It's nice.
The atmosphere was pretty amazing. The drive was very long, but it really wasn't at the same time. We actually kind of got back earlier that night than we did last night.
About 2.5 hours?
It says 2 hours, but I mean,
a little longer than that.
No, it was quick, just traffic. Really? I think hitting the Chattanooga traffic, you know, getting in, you know, it's always hard anywhere getting to Chattanooga, especially going towards the Knoxville way. But you know, we want to go down there and kind of see what we measure that team is going to be in the region in the other side, and just kind of see what the drive was like, you know, because if we have to go that way for a region game, we want to know the time to leave, things like that, you know, and kind of plan an actual day for that, you know, and also to get ready for Cookville because that's the other longest drive we got, you know, and so we wanted to try to see what we all stand on that side. That was a really competitive game. The girls had a hard game, but Cleveland ranked in the state, and you know, and they very tough. And very,
you're not gonna play many like that this year.
No, very well coached. I mean, you know, and they do a really good job there. I mean, at the end of the day, Cleveland's a historic program in multiple sports, and you can tell by the way their campus looked. I mean, it was very neat when we walked on that campus. So, you know, it was definitely exciting to kind of go down there and just give both teams a different environment. And, you know, opportunity to kind of, you know, work as a unit, you know, as far as the boys and girls program.
What time did you have to leave out to get to Cleveland?
We ended up leaving at 1:45, you know, but we had to leave about 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and if we make it to the region, have to go that way for sure.
All right, next game, your old stomping ground, Siegel.
Yeah, Siegel was a fun one. You know, the refs didn't want to let us get loose, but it was okay. We still pulled out a win. You know, again, that's the way we want to play. We want to get in our 70s. So we feel like if we get in the 70s, we got a chance to beat anybody. That's just kind of
79, 71.
They still have the real tall kid.
No, he gone. He
He's
went to
finally
BGA.
gone. Good. Yes.
He went to BGA. Siegel hit a transfer, man. They hit the transfer portal hard. That hurt them. But that team was very feisty. They was their first home game.
Yeah.
You know, they was very amped up, had a lot of support, probably a lot more people than we thought was going to be there. But it was kind of like our first home game. We had a lot of people from Sheffield show up, and we thought that was pretty awesome. Yeah. You know, again, we played at Cleveland the first game, so we didn't have a lot of fans that came. So I think my boys got it, and you know, the girls got it. You know, it was like because the first quarter of the girls' game was tight. And I think it was just a little nerves of saying, "Oh man, we got fans for us." Yeah. You know, so it was kind of like a little mini home game for us too. So we were very excited. You know, to get through that game as well.
And the girls, how about it? 55-26 beat Siegel. That was a good win for you, wasn't it, Coach?
Yes, great win. It felt good for us.
All right. Y'all last night, Road Warriors again, went up to Glencliff. Coach, is this score right? And is it 94-14?
Yes, that's right.
94-14.
Yes.
Good gracious. Coach Young, 79-18, shovel over Glencliff.
Yeah, man, I try to play everybody. I played 17 people.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we put our whole bench.
We try to play 17 people to keep the game, but, you know, that's a favor for the coach at Glencliff. You know, he's from around this area. One of our players, Malik Johnson, that's his uncle. So it was just kind of one of the things that they came to us last year. We wanted to return the favor. But, you know, again, another opportunity to work on some things that we need to work, get our young guys some reps and young ladies some reps to try to, you know, build that bench up, you know, going into the stretch of December and January. So
that's going to be kind of a tough game as a referee game like that.
It definitely was hard. It was hard. The girls' game lasted over 2 hours, but they was a fouling machine.
That down pat.
Our game, you know, I mean, it's crazy. We scored 79, and we out of the 18 points, they scored 14 off free throws. So it was kind of one, and then we played everybody, and then we had a whole running clock for the second half, which is unheard of. So
it is.
We had to run the clock the whole second half, which was okay because you know we started so late, we wanted to get out, but you know, it was just an opportunity to get our young guys some burn and some reps. Yeah. So we didn't really play our starters. Tommy Kennedy didn't play that game. Yeah. You know, so to get ready for the long stretch that we got next week because we're playing 5 games next week.
No mercy.
Oh wow.
Tournament.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Yeah. First one in Huntsville, Alabama at Bob Jones, and then we'll play at JP2 in the Southeast Classic.
Okay.
John Paul's the second.
Coach, when's your next game?
We play on Tuesday. We play in the Ravenwood, and then we have 2 at Easy Hardin Thanksgiving tournament.
It'll be a busy week right here during Thanksgiving.
We'll have something to talk about next week.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, let's run down the other scores. Just briefly catch up with Cascade. Cascade girls coached to Mumber and went to Franklin County, lost by 2, 45-43 in her opener.
Yeah.
Then she beats Eagleville 55-34. It's a good win for the Cascade girls. Cascade boys beat Franklin County 66-28, but lost to Eagleville 74-42. Community had Hickman County the first game. The girls lost 47-42. The girls came back and beat Santa Fe 82-40. The next game, Community lost to Hickman County and the boys 76-41, but Community upset Santa Fe 61-57. And we're going to mention Coach D. He had a trivia question I need to get out there. He sent to me this morning.
Good one.
All right, name the 3 schools, original schools, in all the schools in the SEC. There was 3 schools that are original schools that aren't there anymore. Name those 3 schools that were original SEC members. And that's from Coach D. And let's congratulate Coach D.
Yeah.
They were 4-22 last year.
Yeah.
And he comes out and beats Culleoka the first game 71-60 and lost to Lewis County 66-41. But he upset Fairview last night 43-37. Wow. That was a good upset for them. The Lady Rockets are 3-0, and the Rockets are 2-1 for the first time in over 10 years.
Let's go. Wow.
That's it.
So that's pretty interesting.
That was a good trivia question. We were able to get 2. I couldn't get the third one. I didn't get that.
Yeah, you got to really think on that one.
Yeah,
Coach D came up with that one. And the other trivia question for you guys out there is from David Overcast. Shedeur Sanders, and Jason Boyd's a big fan of his.
Oh, yeah.
Is a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns since 1999, since they came back into the league. How many starting quarterbacks have the Browns had? And that's a big number.
It's a very big number.
Very big number. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little high school playoff football. Let's take a break and hear from our sponsor, Kincaid
Service
Company.
Piggly Wiggly and First Bank. We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
We're back. We're back.
We're ready to talk some high school
football. Y'all want to do a little high school football from last night?
High school football with a football on
We're,
real football.
we're now
field.
down to
With
the
a real
final
football.
Final
Yeah,
Four.
down
Right?
to the
Final
Final
Four.
Four. And some championships in the private school levels.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to mention the Chattanooga Baylor when they won 56-35. I'm going to start right off. This kid's name is Gabriel George's running back, 32 carries, 431 yards, 7 touchdowns.
He's a man among boys out there, isn't he?
He's a beast. I tell you, I saw him when he was a freshman. And, I mean, he's unreal. He's the best football
And
player.
Baylor is where Peyton Manning's son is, correct?
Eighth grade.
Correct.
8th grader.
Eighth grade.
So there is someone in the stands pulling for him to come to Tennessee. Come on, if you're listening, Mr. George, come to Knoxville.
Please come to Knoxville.
I'll send some NIL money for you. Come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a donator, huh?
I will donate money if he
Shelbyville,
comes,
Tennessee.
whatever he needs. Yeah.
All right, Sevier County 28, Lincoln County season's over. 28-24. Sevier County beats Lincoln, but a good run by Lincoln County. That's a good one.
That surprises me they got that far.
Me too.
Me too.
That's a great season.
They turned it around.
They've been
good.
playing really good the last 2 years for sure. You start seeing the
Right.
growth.
You know, they lost a big running back,
They did.
and they lost a couple other players. And I thought that
I
would
thought this
hurt
gonna be a
them, but
down
they
year,
came right
maybe.
back.
Think how good they would be if you didn't have Fayetteville City. And by the way, Fayetteville City is 7-5. They beat Middle College 43-20, and they're in the Final Four.
And that was crazy about Fayetteville.
7-5 in the final.
They one of the teams that was like 4-5 coming into the
Right.
playoffs. So, it shows, getting hot at the right time.
That's right.
It's just all what matters.
And they got a new coaching staff down there too as well. This one's maybe that Blackman wins this game over Maryville. Doesn't surprise me, but 31-7
That
does.
surprised me. I didn't
Yeah,
think it was
right.
going to be that, and I thought it was a close score, like 24-21 or something like that.
Mhm.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't. The speed of Blackman. Shout out to my cousin Cedric Dawson, who's the track coach there. The speed of Blackman really messed Maryville up. They just faster than them at all levels, all phases of that game.
Surprise, Oakland struggled with Green Hill last night, 21-17. They were down in this game by 10.
Down the fourth quarter, you said, right?
Fourth quarter, Oakland were playing with their food. Oakland were playing with them. They
playing with them.
playing with them,
I
touring.
like
They
that,
were
yeah.
touring with them, playing with their food. Because there's no way you down 17-7 in the fourth quarter and come and score 2 touchdowns that fast. The quarterback had over 100 or some yards and all 3 touchdowns. So I mean, it's something that let you know that they was just playing around. They just wanted the competition.
Yeah.
They ready now. They are.
They might be awake.
They fired up. They awake, and they get the rival against Blackman at home.
So is it at Blackman?
No, it's gonna be at Oakland.
Oakland,
Blackman
okay.
gotta go to Oakland.
All right. Tyner Academy 34, Giles County 20. Tyner Academy, that's in Chattanooga, right?
It's out of chat. Very good program. Very good program.
Port Marshall County meets Pearl County in the playoffs
Good
again.
goodness. How many years is that?
How many years in a row is that? 33 to 7 they're out.
Times.
Yeah, it's I mean, Coach Bernetti, Pearl Cone, one of the schools I used to work at. Actually, one of my mentors, Mr. Coach Bernetti. Man, awesome job what he have done at Pearl for the years that he's been there. But definitely a big game against Marshall County.
Yeah.
Usually, Marshall kind of hang.
Last year was the year Marshall County should have been.
Yeah, 33 to 7. I mean, I don't think Marshall County had a chance.
People were kind of down on Pearl Cone early because their record was bad, but then look who they played. They played one of the toughest schedules in the state of Tennessee.
Again, like I told you, one of my mentors. He always played tough. People look at but it's not about the early progression. It's what you're gonna do in the end. So playing the NBAs and CPAs that got them ready for this time, to grind and pound you. And that showed against Marshall County.
All right, Page 31, Beach 21. Page was down in this game too and had some problems and had to come back because Beach gave them all they wanted.
Third quarter of that game was a big part of it, but an 86-yard pass touchdown got Page going, and they did a middle screen that probably might have been the play of the game that put them in the situation to be up 31-21.
If they get there to the finals, it's the 4th or 5th year in a row, right?
Yes. It's the 5th year, I think.
5th year in a row.
5.
That's a crazy stat, isn't it?
It is.
To get to that point.
It is.
Brentwood Academy 38, CPA 7. I'll mention that because CPA finishes 4-8, but they made it pretty good ways. Here was my upset of the night. East Robertson, who's got some dudes.
Yes, always have.
They're loaded.
They always been a girl.
One of them's going to Tennessee this time. It's the linebacker, and he's a player. They lost to Huntington 42-20.
That was the upset of tonight to me. I
didn't think they could even. I didn't think East Robertson would lose the game, let alone that bad.
Right. Not that bad.
East Robertson would
not that bad.
Huntington.
No, not that bad. But again, playoffs time. You never, and you never know what kind of mentality East Robertson went in because they have been successful in the last couple of years, and they got players. I mean, they have always had the players. They got the grossest boys that then came out. They have always had players. So I think Huntington just went in with a mindset is we underdogs and we're gonna take over.
All right, Southwind and Ravenwood in the playoffs next week, guys.
Where's that at? Is that at Ravenwood?
It's at Ravenwood. It's at Ravenwood. Watch out for Southwind.
So Ravenwood home and Oakland home, and the winners of those games end up playing each other.
Yeah,
so we could have a Ravenwood and Oakland possibly.
Could have that rematch.
Where is Southwind? Where's that?
It's out of Memphis.
In Memphis.
Ravenwood is
a long drive.
We all witnessed Ravenwood personally, so we all say I can't say Ravenwood.
They are legit.
But Southwind is a team that you don't really know too much about. However, they fast, they athletic, and they come ready to hit. So I definitely think
two Murfreesboroughs, a Franklin Brentwood area, and a Memphis.
And then you got Centennial Page will play next week, and Fayetteville and McKenzie. McKenzie, a West Tennessee powerhouse in football.
Yes. I'm surprised Centennial is where they are.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, outside of the things that they have went through with, in the adversity they have went through, offensively they have been really, really well. Defensively was kind of one of the things. So I heard even coming in, it had to be either some shape up or some things that they have worked on, because right now they are rolling. There's another team I think came in the playoffs 4 and 5, and made a strong run. And then when they beat Henry County, I mean, that's a big upset. I mean, Henry County's a big upset. Everybody knows Henry County history. And so I think it's going to be interesting to see. I think Page is just that much. I mean, I think Page is that much better. Right. I mean, but with a team hot like that, they scoring 45, 38, 31 points in the last playoff games. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. It might be a shootout.
Yep. Hey, we got a couple of answers on our trivia question. Good. The SEC question. Would you read that again?
SEC question from Coach Robbie Davis. We appreciate it. Name the 3 original SEC schools that are no longer in the SEC.
Okay, we got Tim Loki. It says Sewanee and Georgia Tech, but I can't think of who else.
That's
Dave Overcast. Yeah. Dave Overcast, Tulane, Sewanee, and Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Dave Overcast,
the winner. And you know what? He don't win nothing, does he? What does he win? Ink pen?
S. Todd Bobo.
S. Todd Bobo.
That's fine.
I'm gonna present this to Coach Young as well for coming on the show. That's yours, my friend.
Appreciate it. That's my guy. Y'all make
Coach,
sure y'all get y'all see
it. That is
a precision writing instrument. Is what that is.
And Coach Parker says it's got spell check on it. You can never misspell anything when using the S. Todd pen.
I like
it's a smart pen.
Rule 31.
That's right.
I had to look it up.
I looked it up.
I looked it up.
Have we got any other guests on the other trivia question? How many starting quarterbacks have the Cleveland Browns had since 1999? Anybody got a guess?
We are live. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. We got a special.
We got a special.
Special.
We can't do video, but we're gonna do it by speakerphone. Hold on. All right, Coach, you're live here.
I had it on, but I don't know what's going on. I'm standing in front of the Lambeau field, and I was going to show you a picture of Lambeau and the practice facility right behind me. In about 2 hours, I'll be going to watch practice.
Well, that'd be interesting to watch.
Coach, you got your dreadlocks on?
I do not. I tell you what, I got clothes on. It's a good bone-chilling 28 degrees.
I'm glad he's got clothes on.
Yeah, we're glad. We all glad you got some clothes on.
We're glad you're there.
Yeah. Did you check? Can you give us your Wisconsin high school football report from up there?
Hey, what a great game last night. West won 28-14. 2 undefeated teams. Notre Dame Academy was undefeated, and West was undefeated. And that Notre Dame Academy had a young man that had rushed for 3,000 yards this year. In the first 2 playoff games alone, he rushed for over 1,000 yards.
Good gracious.
1,000 yards in 2 games.
That sounds like a kid down here at, where's it, Baylor? Baylor had a kid, let's not rush for 430.
And this young man's a junior, so he'll be back again next year.
Somebody else by the name of Parker has answered our trivia question and said that there was 44 quarterbacks, that he will be the 44th quarterback Shedeur Sanders will since 1999. He's close, but that's not the right answer. He's close. Tell him he's close.
It's 42.
That's it.
42.
That's it. Woo. Somebody been listening to 104.5.
No. Well, hey, I take that back. I listened to on my 10-hour journey up here. I listened to the NFL Network.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Coach, you had any cheese or any of those big 30-ounce beers while you're there?
I have not, but I had a big Swiss bacon cheeseburger yesterday that was out of this world.
That's good. That's good.
And then last night, Aaron's boss, Chris Cone, or Keene, I can't ever say his last name, had all the flight stewardess from the Delta Airlines that when they travel, he had a big shrimp bowl over at their house. So I went over and had a meal with Aaron and all his workers, and that was a big deal.
It sounds like to me all you've done up there is eat so far.
Well, it seems like that's all I've done.
Well,
bring us back some autographs. Get us a Micah Parsons autograph or something while you're there.
Well, I'm planning on going. I'm going into practice today, and hopefully, as soon as they get through with practice, I'll get her over.
Sounds good.
Players.
Well, Coach, we got to get going to a commercial break here. Just don't try to coach them while you're at practice. They might kick you out of there. So.
I tell you what I did. I was sitting with Woj, who is the player development personnel guy here for the Packers, and his son plays for West. And I called about 3 plays during that game. He hit me twice. He said, "Golly, you act like you done this before."
Well,
I love it.
And I'll tell you another thing. I've gone to heaven up here because I've watched 4 high school football games, state championships, and of the 8 teams playing, 7 of them run some version of the wing team.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. Right. Throwback.
That's Wisconsin fun.
Yeah. All right, Kenny, we're gonna get out of here. Have fun. Don't eat too much. We'll see you next
See
week.
you guys next week.
See you,
All
man.
right.
All right. See.
They probably have to start a little earlier there, don't they? Because it just gets the cold.
Yeah, I guess it does.
They got to beat the cold.
28 degrees right now. That's too cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, we need to take a break and come back. We're going to talk some college. But you won't throw that well, we're done. We got them both answered.
We're both answered. We're good.
So 42, Aaron, was the answer to that question. And it sounds like you had some cheat notes.
Yes.
We're going to take a break and come back.
Said yes.
And we're going to hear from
Kincaid.
Service
Company.
and the pig.
Save big at the pig shop.
Shop
Local.
local. Shop local. One of the only
great meat. Great
meat.
They do have good meat. Yeah.
Got it all. We'll be right back after we hear from our sponsors to talk a little college football. We'll see you then.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly. Down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid is everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All righty, welcome back in here to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. We're going to talk a little college football. Bill, I know you got a piece of paper out here, and what is that?
This is the S. Todd Bobo line he dropped off at the office.
And you wrote all that down with the S. Todd Bobo.
So it really doesn't matter what Las
history.
Vegas has. Is what matters is what S. Todd.
What
right.
S. Todd says, that's the line.
That's the real
the
line.
official line.
That's
It's like the poll of the people we have.
Exactly.
Missouri at Oklahoma, getting 7.5, guys. Missouri finally has their quarterback back this week. He's missed 2 games. I think Missouri upsets Oklahoma after the high beating Alabama.
Oklahoma, they're real.
I
they're real.
think the defense is. I mean, you've been out for a couple of games. The defense is. If anything, Oklahoma defense is.
Their defense is legit.
Yeah,
they can confuse quarterbacks. I don't think he's ready to take them hits yet.
All right, Georgia, Charlotte. The line's 43.5.
Oh, that's over with.
That's good.
Dave Overcast came in and he's got a secondary trivia question.
All right.
Who he calls it his bonus question.
Bonus.
A bonus.
Who has had the second most starting quarterbacks in the same time period? That's that's interesting.
That one is interesting.
Okay.
Probably the Titans. Just saying.
Nah,
it's not.
Y'all done went through Florida because you got things.
I think I know who it is. I think it's the Raiders.
Yeah, I think
Possibly.
the Raiders too.
It's the
Probably
Raiders.
the Raiders. That'd be my guess too.
Yeah.
Mercer and Auburn. I didn't know Mercer played football. I knew they played basketball.
Yeah.
Line's 27.5.
We're not going to end well.
No.
Auburn need that.
Auburn's got that real quarterback, that freshman. He looks pretty good.
He looked good.
They need that for the Iron Bowl. They need a little tune up.
Yeah.
All right. Eastern Illinois, I believe it is, playing Alabama. The line's 50.5.
A lot of bad SEC games.
Homecoming week, baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
Roll time.
50.
Arkansas at Texas. Arkansas getting 8.5. Do the Razorbacks have a shot?
No.
I don't think they do either. I think Texas gets right in this game.
Yes.
I'll just mention it because it's a power game. USC, Oregon. USC plus 9.5 at Oregon at the Ducks.
I don't think USC can do that.
I don't either. I think Oregon's going to roll them. All right. Kentucky and way to go, Vandy, way to go. The line is down to 8.5, was 9.5. Because Kentucky keep it close?
I think Kentucky going to win.
Kentucky in the upset.
Kentucky the upset. I think Kentucky been playing really good these last 3 games. And, the quarterback is starting to find a little, his little rhythm. I like Vanderbilt. I want Vanderbilt to win, but I think, they could come in this game and underestimate Kentucky a little bit.
Definitely could, but I'll go with Vanderbilt.
Kentucky's one of those teams.
I think Kentucky covers the spread.
Now, did I read where Vanderbilt's never won all their home games in the same year, or it's been a long time won?
Probably never.
I don't think
they got a chance to do it. They win today.
They got a
chance to do it today.
Western Kentucky, your favorite ball club, 21.5 at LSU.
WK.
I actually think
I'm going to tell you something.
I'll take the 21 points in Western
Me
Kentucky
too.
all day long.
I will too.
I'll take that one too.
LSU will win
Western's
the
not
game,
bad.
but it'll be close.
I think it'll be close.
Y'all think it's going to be close?
Closer than 21.
Yeah.
LSU's in
they're not bad.
LSU is ready for the new coach. They don't know.
They're already out interviewing people.
Yeah, they out interviewing.
They're trying to get Lane Kiffin. They're trying to get Lane over there.
He's one of the ones.
That's the problem when you lose your coach. Then your kids are hitting the portal.
Yeah, they can go.
All right, at the Swamp tonight, the Vols are favored by 4.5. Their last win in the Swamp was 2003. Heupel's 2 trips.
I have
he
bad
lost 29-16 and 38-14.
It's hard to even think about, isn't it?
It is.
It's an unbelievable stat. We'll figure out some kind of way to lose tonight.
We'll find a way to lose.
We'll be a better team than them and figure out some kind of way.
It'll be a pick 6, a fumble 6.
Oh my God.
Well, let me ask you a question. Are we a better team than them?
Yes,
absolutely.
That says we are.
We're a better team.
Where are we better?
We're better than them a lot of places.
Okay, all right. So
they're really
can
beat
we
up
stop
too. Florida's
them?
really beat
Can
up.
we stop them? That's the question.
Well, the defense for Tennessee has been a struggle a little bit.
Lagway will look good tonight. Lagway will look good tonight. I promise you.
The secondary is, being starting some freshmen and sophomores. They young. I think they have I think Lagway get going, you have a problem.
What's the over-under? Do we have the S-Todd over-under?
I don't have the over-under, but I'm going to say this. Tennessee's problem is against good SEC quality teams, you cannot run the ball when you want to, and you cannot stop the run. And that is not a good recipe.
No.
It's
a toss-up game.
However, Florida always have a lot of people injured. So
last time Vanderbilt won all their home games was 1982. That's what Tim Loki
1980. Whit Taylor year. Is that 82?
Let's see. He was there 79, 80, 80, 81, 81, 82. Yeah, that would have been Whit. Yeah.
Yeah. They got a chance to do that today. And I think they will.
Now with that on,
I think it's going to be close. So I think Kentucky's going to hang them. It's going to be tight. But I think Vanderbilt.
With that on the line, I think Vanderbilt got a little hungry, a little edge or something. They've been doing.
Unless Vandy's looking ahead to next week. You got to be careful of that.
Should not be looking ahead.
They want to win so much next week that they don't play this week.
And that's terrible.
Last home game for Pavia, the seniors. I think Vanderbilt wins the game, but I do think it's going to be competitive. And I like I said, Kentucky to cover the spread. Let's just mention while we're doing it here too. MTSU's women and Tennessee's women 85-41. That was not good. It was 47-16 bad.
But hey, what a good turnout though for MTSU women. They had about 10,000 fans.
Right,
there.
They had a great crowd.
And hey, you know what? They're starting a lot of freshmen. I mean, you could tell when they hit the floor.
And
they're going to be. I mean, he's got some girls. Those freshman girls, they're going to be good in a few years.
Anybody caught it? Did you catch the MTSU Michigan boys game?
I did. They played with them for a while.
Played with them the first half, and then it went downhill from there, didn't it?
Yeah,
quick.
Yeah, that's what you're going to Michigan for.
Yeah.
Right. But that was a 6-point game there late in the first half, and it winds up being 86-61.
The size, and that's the same thing with the women, Tennessee women, that press and running and so many girls and women. That I mean, there was times that MTSU couldn't get the ball up the floor, and on the men's side, it's just that size that Michigan has in that side, and them some big old guys.
Coach Barnes beat TSU 89-60 the other night. Not a surprise. They're 5-0. They get Rutgers this week on the 24th. Then they get the rematch with Houston in Madison Square Garden.
3 in a row after that. Houston and Louisville and
that'll be interesting.
Syracuse, isn't it?
I think that's right.
Or not Louisville? Is it Illinois? Maybe
it's Louisville, I think. Or maybe it is Illinois.
It's one of those two in Syracuse.
And Illinois or Louisville.
Yeah, we'll find out a little bit more after those 3 games.
So what's up with Tennessee this year? Are they just going to be rebuilding? Is that what this is?
Oh, they're reloaded. Ain't no rebuilding. They're going to be loaded. Yeah, the men's team.
All right. Are they going to be finishing in the top 20?
Yeah. Top 20. I think they got shot to Final Four. I think there's a chance.
I think it's an Elite 18.
I think there's a chance this is the best basketball team the University of Tennessee's ever put on the floor. There's a chance that happens.
And Native Mint's a real deal.
They got
Native Mint is special.
They got a variety of things that they haven't had. They defensively anyway. But this might be a chance that they got some actual people that can shoot the ball.
Who's going to be the step up guys?
Estrella's the one I think's taking a big jump.
He got good news. It could have been bad.
Could have been bad.
What was the injury? What was
just a bone bruise.
Okay. And the transfer from Belmont, or he played at Belmont. What's his name?
Gillespie.
Yeah. He's the real deal.
He is a real deal.
He's going to be. I mean, they got a nice little solid team.
And how Coach Barnes has adjusted himself to NIL.
He has done great with it.
I will give him that. I think he, his best coaching has been at the University of Tennessee. I know he's at Texas and he had Kevin Durant and he had a lot of great TJ Ford. He done had a lot of great, but Texas at that time, people wanted to go to Texas.
Right.
But I think his style of coaching didn't always fit Texas. I think Tennessee, he's getting to kind of be who he really want to be, defensive minded, but now he's starting to really hit into the transfer portal and bring in a lot of great caliber. He gonna get the D2s or the low major guys that come in and really be great scorers or weapons and to get the top, and men being able to get a top, 100 player, something that hasn't been done in Tennessee. I think he's the highest ranked 5-star.
Oh, he's really good. Yeah,
and so he's been able to kind of mix it, both get a high school player, get a veteran, even getting a little guard, a couple of years ago, that was the catalyst of their team last year. Finding him in the AAU circuit,
right?
When nobody else was looking at him.
Found him in North Carolina. So found him in North
Carolina. They have really done their due diligence on putting the right people in their program to do what they want and fit what he wants. And so that's why I think Tennessee is scary. They're definitely a scary team.
I think they're right. I've watched they're the best team in the Southeastern Conference so far. But I know we hadn't played anybody
Alabama's got to get
Tennessee is going to be hard to beat.
Alabama.
Kentucky
does not look very good right now.
Alabama is to me is definitely.
You always got to watch out for Arkansas because of Calipari.
You got to watch out for Calipari, definitely. But Alabama is
and Florida
is very exciting to watch. Florida's big.
Florida's good.
Florida size is going to cause a lot. I remember they returned maybe 2 or 3 people.
One guy like 7'6".
They brought in a lot of transfers as well. So trying to get them to jail is going to be the thing.
Don't they have a guy 7'6" or?
They got tall. He's like 7'3", 7.
And
they got
2'7", 7'2". And he's got. I mean, he's not just skin and bone.
They're not small. They're not small by no means.
All right, we're gonna go into some pro football, but let's take a little break before we do and hear from our sponsors. Kincaid
Service
Company.
And
that was good.
Yeah, y'all did good. And Piggly Wiggly. Shop local, say big at the Pig.
And I'm gonna tell you, they got a butcher in there. If you want something cut up, you don't get that anywhere else but Piggly Wiggly.
That's right.
Hometown service.
We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly. Down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid is everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All right. Welcome back in here to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. We're going to talk a little NFL football as we wrap things up today. What we got from the S. Todd Bobo line?
S. Todd Bobo line. Lions and the Giants. It's Thanksgiving week. 10.5. No Jackson Dart. No chance for the Giants. Famous.
That's the lunchtime early game. Lions always play the early game, right?
Yep. All right. Pats and Bengals. Mention that because there's a chance Joe Burrow's playing. I haven't ruled him in or out. There's a chance he comes back. Vikings and Packers. Kenny Parker line 6.5. Vikings getting 6.5.
That's a good game. Good rivalry game.
Good rivalry game. It's at Lambeau, though. Colts and Chiefs. The Colts plus 3.5 at the Chiefs. If the Colts pull this off, I think the Chiefs are done.
I think the Chiefs lose this one. They're out.
They're done.
I think they're done.
All right. Browns and Raiders. The line's 3.5. And again, the Shadur Sanders makes his first start there.
If it wasn't for Shadur Sanders, nobody would watch that game. I think people are kind of curious to watch it.
Yep.
See how he does.
Yeah, see how he does.
Falcons at the Saints, line's 2.5. And Kirk Cousins the rest of the way. Pennick's out for the year. Drake London's out. Saints might pull the upset here.
Absolutely.
They might could.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the guy at the Falcons does not give Bijan Robinson the ball and keeps running the other guy.
I'd run that guy 35 times a game.
I would too. And I'd throw it to him 10 more.
Right, yeah.
Eagles, Cowboys. Any chance the disarray with the Eagles is fixing to bite them?
Good.
You think it's going to happen here?
I think it could.
It's
at Dallas.
It's at Dallas, right?
A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
Dave Overcast has got a report Burrow is out.
Burrow's out. Okay. I figure he'll be back the next week, maybe. I don't know why you bring him back at all if you lose here because you're out of it. Buccaneers and the Rams, 6.5.
That's a good game.
That could be a really good game. A lot of injuries for the Bucs, though. Panthers, 49ers. You mentioned this one because it's the Christian McCaffrey revenge game.
Yeah.
I wonder how interesting that'll be. The
I
line
like the
7.
49ers on that one.
I would think so.
49ers are getting right.
Panthers have pulled off some upsets this year. Thursday night, did y'all catch the Bills Texans?
I did.
The Texans, they ought to change their uniforms to that. That
look
looked
good.
cool.
They look good.
That all red, it looked good.
I'll take back the Bills are not going to win it all.
No.
Their offensive line's too bad.
Who's it going to be?
And they can't stop anybody.
I really don't know who it's going to be.
I like Detroit.
Colts.
I like Detroit and the Colts.
Could be the Colts or the Patriots.
Everybody else is just kind of.
If the Patriots get the home field throughout, if they do, it's a hard place to play when it gets cold.
Yeah, boy.
Titans, got to mention our Titans. At home, the line is 13.5, and I still don't think it's high enough. I'd still take the Seahawks.
That's a lot of points.
And the Seahawks are just okay.
Yeah.
They're going to be great. Hey, they're going to be great Sunday.
Huh?
They're going to be great Sunday. Fantasy football, start all your Seahawks. Every one of them. If you own them, put them in there.
All right.
Don't look back.
Don't look back.
Put them on.
All right. We're going to end on that note.
I agree.
It's going to be a great week, though, to watch some football.
Any predictions on the coaches for the Titans? We got any idea what's going on?
Doesn't matter.
Any prediction on Lane Kiffin after the Egg Bowl, where he goes? LSU or Florida?
LSU.
I'm going to be one of the few people that thinks he stays. I still think he stays.
But I think he's bidding. He loves the attention.
Oh, he loves it.
And I think
he's just trying to get more money.
He's just right now bid. It's like an auctioneer.
He knows every time he flies a plane down there, he gets more money.
I agree with you. But I'm not so sure he wouldn't be better off staying right where he's at.
I think the ex-wife who's back living with him, she likes it at Ole Miss. Mama's happy, he's happy.
And that old rusty money that's sitting around there in Oxford too.
He got
don't
all
have
he
the
needs
pressure
right
that you would have at LSU.
He does better when you don't have the heat on him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Let's get.
Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. We're gonna be back next week to talk about these Thanksgiving games and some more high school basketball.
Hey, thanks to Central coaches.
Yes,
Thank y'all.
Glad to have both coaches in here at the same time. That's a first.
Yeah, that was neat.
So we'll try to have them back again soon. Y'all have a great week coming up and happy Thanksgiving.